When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arkansas's offense will be first on the attack. Last time these two got together for the boot, it was the Hogs pulling out a dandy.
And this boot means something to the Hogs, all right? Like, they're the underdog in this matchup. People more talk about LSU, but this is a rivalry. Always a lot of hate, always a lot of excitement, emotion, adrenaline in this matchup.
This is a game Arkansas wants badly because on paper they're normally not as talented as their counterpart in LSU, but it means so much to them. LSU's got to play with more intensity this time around.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So LSU's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Just feeds the running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Off play action. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Breaks into the open.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Going up top again. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets the give. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Canty. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. Off the play fake. Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Razorbacks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their... The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Look out, he's got room. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Canty. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got it. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Oh, what a move to get room. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Might as well give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown LSU! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. He's open on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. Back to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. The 20. Touchdown Tigers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arkansas 2.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Canty. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And it slips just inside that right upright.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll leave it with him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback.
There he goes. Tap. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
13 on to kick it away.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that golden boot.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, David.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
They boot it away on 4th down. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Hold and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Callaway. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Using the quick game. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
1st and goal, LSU.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on him.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was... challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence. Stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Canty. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He takes it at the 45. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. 3rd down after the run. They'll move the wide receiver. Thomas looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, and the attempt is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On 4th down, looking to pass. They got him. It's That's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Second down coming up.
Thomas back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires. No. Things happen. Quick. Now. Back your way.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Callaway. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Callaway. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Great place to start for this offense. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Thomas looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Canty. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. More beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're setting up the screen. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Breaks into the open. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. The give to the back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Thomas back to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Halted in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.